So hello everyone, welcome to a video of Composable Analytics. My name is Lars Fiedler. I'm a software developer working on Composable Analytics. And this is the first video that I'm creating about this. So hopefully it goes well. So what you're looking at here is the main dashboard that every user has and will be viewable anytime that they initially log in. And each of these boxes is basically a live element feed. It consists of a list of various entities within the system. So for example, this feed is showing new applications, so anytime a new application gets created and shared to me, it'll be seen within this box. Here are the highest rated apps, and here are my favorite apps, boards, and groups. So if I flag anything as a favorite, it's going to show up in here. But this is all customizable, so you can move all this around, you can get rid of them. And you can add new live elements as well. So for example, let's say I just want one that looks at my applications. I can name it and give it a type as app, and the author is myself, and I'm logged in as a test account called Michael Fry. So I'm going to save this, and here you can see all of my applications that I've created. And if I was to save this, this would go ahead and get saved as well. You can also do a few other things. So if you have an application or a board or something like that that you use often, you could always drag a link to it here. If you want to add some text as well, you can do that All right, another feature that I'm going to show you is the discover feature. This is where you basically discover entities within the system. So whether it's users, so you can see that there's a bunch of users, or any of the other entities in the system. There's about 6 main entities. So as users are using the system, they'll organize themselves into groups. So let's see if we can find a group. Here's a few groups, and groups are mainly for organizing people that have similar interests, but they're also for access control. So if you only want certain people to look at an application or results, you can use groups to do that. Another big entity in the system, and you're probably seeing a lot of these thumbnails of applications. And so an application is basically a data flow that users create, and they can run them and share them, and they will basically produce results. So results are another entity within the system that you can see here. And as people run these applications and produce these results, they want to probably share them with their colleagues, or at least organize them. And so we've created a concept of boards. Here we can see a preview of a board, and boards are a way to basically organize those results. In the Discover page, you can search by attribute and also by keyword. So if I only wanted to look at applications, I can click here, and I'm only going to look at apps. If I wanted to just look at boards, I can do that. If I want to look at boards and apps, I'm going to click on the show off filters, and I'm going to click on app as well. So here I'm seeing boards or applications. If you wanted to do search by keyword, you can also do this. So let's say we're looking for apps or boards with the word syndromic in there. Here you can see that there's a bunch of applications. Doesn't look like there's any boards, but there's just some applications that are named syndromic. So that's a way to do that. You can do it by author. If you only want to look at favorite applications or boards that can contain syndromic, you can do that. Actually, so it's saying the opposite, no favorites. So I don't have any favorite apps with the word syndromic in there. And another cool feature here actually is you can search for applications that contain a particular module. And I'll go into detail about what an application consists of and how to create apps in another video. But let's say you're looking for an app that uses a chart module that creates line charts. So here you can click on here, and now we're looking at only applications that contain syndromic and that use the line chart module, so that are actually producing line charts. So hopefully that'll get you started in kind of finding entities within CA, finding apps, finding people, finding groups.